A disabled person reviews Disabled Meter at part 90, Garrett from Superstore. I also was going to do an autism review for the show, but it's the same archetype conversation I've discussed pretty much every comedy, so if you want to hear me talk about it, you can head to autism review number 134. Anywho, the show itself is really witty and really fun. It has more of a Brooklyn Nine-Nine or Abbott Elementary energy than it does The Office or Parks and Rec, which I personally prefer because there's less awkward secondhand embarrassment humor. It's also very aware of what it is and has a lot of great commentary on minority issues in a super over-the-top silly way. I also think that Garrett's character as a wheelchair user is handled quite well. He has an extensive personality, he has happy and healthy romantic and platonic relationships, he's viewed as Garrett, not as the disabled one, and they also point at issues with ableism and tokenism and the issue of everybody wanting to know why he uses a wheelchair. So from a writing perspective, at least from the 4 episodes that I watched, it felt like they did a really great job. The issue is that the actor, who did a wonderful job in the role, but that's beside the point, is non-disabled. And I will cut them a little bit of slack in saying that the show did begin to air right around the time that the conversation about actually casting disabled people in disabled roles was slightly starting to be taken seriously, and we start to see the casting shift in the industry very slowly. And I also read in a few places that they supposedly tried to cast a disabled person for the role, but chemistry mattered to them more, which is how they landed on this actor. But then my question is, like, why did they then choose to continue to have the character as the disabled one if that's who they chose to cast? Why not make a different character who's a different archetype disabled instead? Disabled people make up 25% of the population, and a whole lot of us are actors, so I find it statistically improbable that they couldn't find a single actually disabled person to cast in any role in the show if they wanted to have a disabled character. Like, if they'd wanted to work with a disabled person, they could have. So while the writing itself is good, given the wider context, I don't want to praise them too much for it, because yikes.